Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna show you my video game collection and also my game room. And yeah, we start this video by taking a quick look into my living room. Welcome to my living room. In here I have a 42-inch HD flat screen, and on top of it is the sensor for the Nintendo Wii. Over here we have the Nintendo Wii. Then inside, yeah, DVD player and recorder, PlayStation 2 Slim, an original Xbox which is soft modded. It has L-Tools version 1.8 on it. I have no idea what this thing can do, but yeah, I bought it with this soft mod, but I have no idea what it can do. And over here, yeah, an old VCR, and on top of it is my PlayStation 3 Slim. And on the left we have my Xbox 360. Then in here are some controllers which I use in my living room. The House of the Dead light gun pistols for the Nintendo Wii, and yeah, some bus controllers and PlayStation 2 controller and Xbox 360 and original Xbox controllers. Then yeah, we also collect, me and my fiance, some DVDs, and in here are some games. Those are my PlayStation 3 games, a couple of Wii games, and also PlayStation 2 and Xbox and 2 PC games. Over there are some walkthrough guides for Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. My fiance is a huge fan of the Final Fantasy series and also of Dragon Quest. And over here are my Xbox 360 games. I know the lighting is not the best. And yeah, over here also Wii Sports and Resident Evil 2 and 3. And now to my game room. This is the door of my video game room.
This door was sponsored by the friendly Umbrella Corporations.
Okay, let's go right in. Okay, we start over here on the right side. This is an old Pentium PC computer. It has 450 megahertz and 512 megabytes of RAM. This one has Windows 95 on it, so I use this computer to play all my Windows 95 games. So you can actually say that this is my old PC gaming area. This is a 22-inch monitor. Over here we have my Brancaleone movie poster. Then over here is one of my Fallout 3 posters. I also have a second one, this here. Continuing, over here is one of my Star Wars posters. I'm a huge Star Wars fan and also Star Trek fan. Then over here, this area is the only area which is in construction, let's call it like that. I have some ideas for this area, but yeah, let's move on. This is a very old TV. This is the first TV that I ever owned. And yeah, it's a 21-inch 50 Hertz TV. Then in this drawer we have a lot of video cables and audio cables. This is the remote for the TV. And underneath it, in here I have a whole bunch of power supplies for all the different consoles that I have, and also some external hard disks. Then this is my the microphone that I use for most of my videos. This is a tripod for the camera. Then over here we have a turbo stick for the TurboGrafx 16. Then here the Ultimate Super Stick, which is also an arcade stick. Funny thing is that this is for left and right handers. Over here in this bag we have a Pioneer CLDA100 laser disc / laser active player with a Sega Genesis pack. Then here we have a UK release Sega Master System in the box, and I also included in this box the 3D goggles. Over here we have some plug and plays, Star Wars, Dragon Quest, Kenshin Dragon Quest and Mortal Kombat 1. Over here are also some plug and plays. We have Lord of the Rings, then Spider-Man and a small LCD arcade-like tabletop game. Then over here we have Danger Dego, the Danger Dego controller for the PlayStation 1, and I also have Danger Dego 2, which is an arcade train simulation. Then the Donkey Konga pack with the game and the Donkey Kong bongos. Light rifle for the original Xbox, the stealth scope. Yeah, once seen it for the Xbox 360. Then the game tracks for the PlayStation 2. Underneath are many of my old video game magazines. This is Playzone, Powerplay, Amiga Joker, and also some books for video games and for consoles. This is the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition walkthrough guides, the Resident Evil Archives, and yeah, a steel sealed manual book for Windows 3.11, lexicon for computer game, Commodore 64 player guide, and a quest guide for World of Warcraft for the lines. Underneath are also some older and newer GamePro video game magazines. Then here are my boxed NES games. Most of them are European releases, and I also have some American games like Mad Max, Final Fantasy 1, NARS, Cabal, and yeah, Rocketeer. Behind those are also more games for the NES. Platoon is also an American release. Also Archon. And of course I have the classics, Zelda 1 and 2, Super Mario 2, Ice Climber, and so on and so on. Over here we have a boxed Justifier plus the game Lethal Enforcers for the Super Nintendo. I'm a huge fan of light gun games, and I use this TV mostly for my light gun games because it's a 50 Hz TV. Then over here we have all my boxed Atari 2600 games plus a boxed Atari 2600 Junior. And yeah, those are my boxed games. And I actually have some still sealed ones like Sword Quest Fireworld. This is still sealed. And also, yeah, Rampage. I have two of the Xonox double enders in the box, and also some games. And two of the big boxes, Indy 500 and Star Raiders with the controllers. And also one boxed Hero. Awesome game. Then over here we have all my boxed 3DO games. I'm a huge fan of the 3DO console. There are also some sealed games, but most of them are actually open because I wanted to play most of those games. And my only reason at first for me for buying a 3DO was because of Super Wing Commander, because I'm a huge Wing Commander fan, and yeah, Super Wing Commander was only released for the 3DO, so this was the first thing that I wanted to have for my 3DO. Also very unusual are those, the infrared joypads for the 3DO, the Stealth, and the big box Zadnost, the People's Party, so with the controller. Then moving on, here we have the Hori Power Shuffle controller from Japan. One Hyperboy in mint condition, accessory for the Nintendo Game Boy. A Top Shot Pilot tabletop, the laser scope for the NES. those are my laser active games for the Pioneer CLD A100. One boxed in mint condition Vectrex console, one of my favorite consoles of all time. Tommy Racing Turbo in the box, and one Resident Evil 4 limited edition Nintendo GameCube. Then this is my old DOS PC. This is a 486 DX266 with 66 megahertz, 16 megabytes of RAM. And the cool thing about those, because I had one of those when I was a teenager, is the turbo button. If the turbo button is not pushed, then it has 33 megahertz, and when you push the turbo button it has 66 megahertz. Very awesome computer from the 90s, I guess. Yeah, from the 90s. And over here is my boxed Goldstar 3DO, and a very rare and awesome system, the Turbo Duo in mint condition. And yeah, this one actually cost me a lot of money, but it came with 6 games, because this is one of the last releases of the Turbo Duo. This is the American version, and as I said, it came with 6 games. You get Eastbook 1 and 2, and also Bonks and Bonks Adventure, and Gate of Thunder, and the 6th game was a random game, and I got Ninja Spirit.